I'm so done. It says in Scripture that I'm supposed to love my wife as Christ loves the church. It says I'm never supposed to frustrate my children. It says I'm to lead them when I'm walking and sitting down, and at all times it gives clear admonition and direction as a man, let alone as a believer in Jesus Christ. Or even if I don't even know what this Christ thing is, or I don't know what this Christianity thing is, there are all these pressures on what a man is supposed to be. On top of that, I watch TV, I read the news, and I listen to others, and it's very clear that us men are broken, that we're worthless, that we're not needed other than making a child. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I go to places that make me feel like a guy. I go to places that make me feel strong, or at least that make me feel content. I have a big desk, and I wear a white collar, and I have a lot of money, or I wear baggy pants, and I'm cool, or I wear this hard hat, and I drop F-bombs, and I let everybody know that I'm strong and intimidating. I sleep with as many women as I can because that gives me validation. It makes me feel whole. I have all these degrees on my wall, and I'm smart. Don't you ever doubt me. Or quite frankly, I just give it all up, and I just go super passive, and I don't really care, because that way I have nothing to lose. These ways that I cope, but they're just coping. There has to be more. I heard somewhere someone told me that Jesus Christ came that we would have life to the full. Life to the full. Life to the full. Heck, nobody knows me. I might have 2 or 3 friends, and we hang out, maybe go to the bar or go bowling or shoot some guns or go to movies, or probably don't do anything. They don't know my heart. They don't know my fears. They don't know that I'm sitting in my office every day, or I'm sitting in my job, or I'm sitting there driving a tour, or I'm sitting there with this woman, and the whole time I'm wondering, who am I? Are they going to find out that I'm really the sham? Are they going to realize that this has all been a big joke? Lord, I don't know how to do this. And then when I really think of myself, it says I'm supposed to love others. How can I love others when at times I don't even like myself? How can I love others when at times all I think of is shame, guilt? At times I just not only don't like myself, I hate myself. So I hide it. And then they tell me to be a dad, and they tell me to be a husband. What the heck does that look like? Heck, my dad worked 60 hours a week, and he made a ton of money. I never even met the man. Or maybe I never met the man in reality. He birthed me, and he didn't even have the compassion towards me to be part of my life. I've never met his face. My dad, the one who gives me my name and my mark, whose image I bear, I am so worthless that he wouldn't even be involved in my life. Or maybe he was involved, but he made it very clear that I was nothing but a disappointment. So my whole life I've been living to prove him wrong. Lord, it says that you have come to give us life to the full. What the heck does that look like? I can't keep living like this. I mean, yeah, I have stuff, or I have women, or I have people that fear me, or I have control, or I have degrees, or I have knowledge. But Lord, this doesn't feel like life to the full. It just feels like control and self-reliance and insanity. Lord, what does this look like? If there's a way, if there's some way that I can find freedom from this, Father, it's time. I'm so done with living a life like this. I want to offer these things to those I love. I want to be that man, that guy, that father, that spouse. I want to be that friend. But Lord, I have been imprisoned. I have been in bondage. I feel like some days I just want to pull my hair out. Lord, I need freedom. It's time. It's time to change these things, but I don't know what to do. I've tried, I've memorized, I've enacted, I've done, I've worked, I've struggled, I've striven. And at the end of the day, I still look at myself and wonder, Lord, it is time, but I need help. I need freedom. Show me.